Lumiose. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Shark, and we are back with the finale of the playthrough of Legends ZA. There are a couple of lines that I had to go in and record after the fact because I just didn't read them out the first time because I'm dyslexic and had definitely exceeded the amount of time that I could read out loud. So if the audio is weird for some of the voice lines, it's because I recorded them after I recorded the actual video. So yeah, enjoy. Oh, this is uncomfortable. Guess what? I made it to A rank too. Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped that you two have a lot of strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A rank trainers, we'll be able to take care of the tower for sure. Big yes to that. I suppose it means that it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Uh-oh. Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Ange that's affecting you? It looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll be able to really stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up in worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's not the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumiose, and of this world will be as safe in your hands. He's dying, isn't he? Soleil, you alright? The tower just exploded, didn't it? Good, everyone's okay. What even was that, an earthquake? No, something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worst. Canary is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof, we gotta see for ourselves. Yeah, take your time, elevator, not like anything urgent's happening. Normally I'd say slowness is part of its janky charm. AZ, Floette, you're okay. We're fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wonder if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up here to view the tower. Look there. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower! I really don't like the look of that glow. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before Ange goes rogue as well. What'll happen? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the city. It'll be alright, AZ. Team MZ's gonna take care of it. Vinny, this is about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We'll head out now. Okay, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once Floette has Mega Evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Ange Floette. You must help the tower return its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Soleil. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. That's gonna slip into my satchel, isn't it? It looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The power is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. AZ has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve mega evolution. Team MZ. You're in a remarkable position of having two trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Soleil are both A rank now, or B? That's right, so we should battle so I can prove I'm the strongest trainer. Then I'll be the one to save every person and Pokemon in Lumiose. Sound fair, Vinny? That is what you both wish. I hardly stand in your way. I know I have no water coverage this way, but Sharpedo is defensively awful. We're ready whenever you are. I'm gonna prove that I'm up to this no matter what comes after. Winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. Ambor. I have no desire to battle online, so I really have no desire to get those Mega Stones. Nicely done, Airbus. I wanted to be the one to save the city, but I guess it's no surprise I lost to you. So you really are Lumios's greatest trainer and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. That was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready. It came down to Airbus. I believe matters have been settled. Soleil will make for the tower's control center with Floette. No, wait, please. Please let me go instead. What? But Soleil won. You said. I know what I said, but I still want to do my part and protect the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. And as the trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Soleil has a job only she can do. What do you mean? Soleil, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I wanted to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumiose if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in this city, not to mention everyone else. Lumiose is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all us people and Pokemon. Understood. I will also aid Soleil down there, as needed. Huh, I guess you were ready to do what needs to be done no matter who won. Well, he's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. AZ's calling, I'll put him on speaker. What's up? I hope you'll forgive me for sending you to face the most important battles without me. It seems that a life of 3,000 years is truly asking more than a single human body can give. I get it, all this stress about Prism Tower must be taking a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you've waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team MZ's here to handle things so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Urbay. Soleil, Lita, Naveen, I have faith in each of you. I hope to protect Lumiose, to protect the entire region of Kalos, carry on where I could not, safeguard the people and Pokemon of this city. They are her future. And to my dear Floette, I ask that you lend our Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. Oh, he's definitely on his deathbed. He is definitely dying. Let's go. AZ is not surviving this game. That's a Floetite stone. Alright, Floette, Mega Evolve. Yo. Let's go, Floette. I guess this is the tower's control center. This chair looks like a full-on throne. Alright, we should be ready. Hey Soleil, you better be watching. And this kind of reminds me, you gotta start in my hotel Ziad when this is all done. Okay, Floette, here goes nothing. This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. What the hell? Yo, what? What's going on? I thought he had it under control. Doesn't look like under control to me. It's going completely wild. Those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Floette's eternal flower. I must go update our Cruzartigo Inc. team and issue new orders. Stay safe, all of you. We should get down to the street. I suppose we better. We wouldn't want to be up here if it... What the hell? Look at this convenient little path the destruction has made for us. So what's Team MZ's next move? We have to help Urbain. Soleil, can you hear me? Gotta say, this view's incredible from up here. I knew Lumios was big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect the city, no matter what it takes. Backing up for a sec, I'm glad you're alive, but how are you not scared for your life? Urbain, what's going on up there? Are you alright? I'm safe. I think Mega Floette's got my back. But the tower's gone totally berserk. It's acting like a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. I can't control it at all, and it's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. I mean, I love a hand, but I'm not sure what exactly you should do. Wait, I think. What is it? Zygarde on a roof in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry. Urbain, could you hold that thought a moment? What for? We need Soleil to team up with Zygarde. I think the tower is going rogue, causing other Pokemon to undergo rogue Mega Evolution. Izzy was right. This is bad. We gotta fight. That was chaotic. Phew, good thing we managed to calm them. Thank you. Hang on, I've got an idea. Here we go, just what we need. What for? Well, what does Team MZ do when we need a plan? Soleil knows, right? Yep, strategy meeting time. Alright, we've got two objectives. Calm down the rogue Mega-Evolved Pokemon all over the city, and rescue Urban and Floette from the tower. Are we really doing this right now? Are we seriously doing this right now? We ought to consider what Urban proposed for starters. Going to meet Zygarde, yeah, that's gonna be rough. There's a ton of building debris in the way, not to mention the roots of the tower sprouting. You think you can climb that wreckage and then go via the root? That's a lot for one person, even with our trusty partners. I doubt we three could make it all the way to Zygarde on our own. What's Zap and Team MZ? Canary from Dynamo's here to help jumpstart the show. Check it. I brought backup too. What are you doing crashing our meeting? I just thought you might need some help sorting this all out, Soleil. Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city is in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you are unscathed, Team MZ. I've had my hands rather full dealing with calls from top-ranked trainers who were provided with Mega Rings by Crozartico. I was trying to explain the entire situation, however. Miss Canary here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. How we got on this call is hardly important now. What's going on and how can we help? Right, according to Urban, who's up in the tower now, we need to find a way to reach the Magenta District rooftops where Zygarde's waiting. What? Get it to come here instead. It could be that Zygarde is testing Soleil's abilities. Who says what's going on in Zygarde's head? Let's just help Soleil get over to it. Hello. I thought the thought of entrusting you few with such crucial tasks fills me with unease. Nice of you to show up and immediately start complaining, princess. I was having the bank gather information. We elites know better than to rush in blindly. Now if you will check all your Rotom phones, I have sent you each our findings. This image shows an aerial view of Centrico Plaza. At its center sits Prism Tower, which grows with this vicious floral monstrosity. Yikes, what a mess. Not even Pops could fix all that overnight. We do need to do something about those flowers before anyone does any fixing. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Do you think you could take him on with those big muscles of yours? Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength would not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route for Soleil. That much I am certain we can handle between us. Hold up, did Ivor just say something reasonable? Now that's a shock. He's right, with all of us working together, we can clear a way for Soleil. Very well, let us decide among us who will handle which area. So much reading. Alright, let's go over what we've decided. Each of us is going to try to keep the rogue Pokemon at bay in our area. Soleil, come up and link with us so you can collab on clearing a path to Zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we would have done without you. We're lucky that all of us high-ranked trainers are scattered evenly around Lumiosa's 5 districts. If you would all indulge me for a moment, I have one minor concern to raise. Now we're in the middle of an emergency. It occurs to me that Grissom is not among us. I mean, that's true. We shouldn't focus on those who who are here, his absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Tournoi de Jacinthe. You can worry about your precious tournament later, Jacinthe. Honestly, how crazy is it that we're all here like this? We come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths due to our various ties to the city, and then butted heads in our promotion matches. And now we're helping each other out. Can we just get on with it? Soleil, one last bit of advice from the detective charged with protecting Lumiose. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lysander from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no intention of taking lives. Trust in Zygarde, and lend it your strength. I'll take care of everyone outside of Centrico Palace, so please, take care of things where you are. Come on, you lot, it's up to us to save our city. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. No time to focus on that, Lita. The crucial part's still to come. Right, we don't even know how we're gonna stop the tower. So I guess we just gotta bet everything on the possibility Bam mentioned that Zygarde can help us fix this mess. First, head to the rendezvous point where Ivor and Gwen are waiting. Okay. How? Oh. But my dad turned the heat on, I can smell it. Garchomp, Kangaskong. Soleil. Ivor, martial arts prodigy and founder of Fist of Justice at your service. She knows who you are, dummy. We'll take point in this district, as was discussed in the strategy meeting. If you're wondering, I was the one holding Ivor's phone during the meeting, as usual. He'd crush it in his giant fists otherwise. The rogue Pokemon are certainly out in force. Do anything arm in arm with Ivor and he'll break your bones. Just stick with me, okay, Soleil? Wow. It's like, can I please open the goddamn menu and heal my Pokemon? Beyond that. God. Justice prevails. There's no end to them, but there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, this is the time for me to unleash the strength I have gained training with the Fist of Justice. Ivor, remember the plan. We're fighting to get Soleil to the next rendezvous point. It is time for me to make a stand. Go on ahead, Soleil. Hurry.
Oh, Gwyn, you're fighting for me at last?
Wrong again, Ivor. Soleil, bump me. Good luck. Let's get moving. Catch me if you can. It seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all this debris. I could simply leap across the water with my finely honed muscles, but that is no help to you. We had best find another way. Any clever ideas? I see. The section of wall that was around the tower can make a fine bridge if we knock it down.
Even my mighty fists may struggle to fell such a massive target.
It's awesome, I love it. One trainer, one Pokemon, one heart, Justice Punch.
There you are, a way to cross.
It was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Ivor, so here I am. I see Phalanx saved the day.
Gwyn, you're alive.
Quiet down, of course I'm alive. My apologies, I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing. Save your concern for Lumiose, not me. Right, let us see this plan through to its finish. Other rogue Pokemon will undoubtedly appear. Hurry to Zygarde.
Yes, go on ahead. For Lumiose.
Streamer lady is just up ahead, eh? Canary. Yo. Things ain't looking great. Those poor Pokemon aren't exactly acting out for the fun of it either. So we doing something about it, or yeah, we have to. Like I said, the strategy meeting, we're here to help you out. Lumiose is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this out. Don't count me out either. It ain't luck that I ran my construction company all these years. I'd never let Canary deal with this alone. Besides, I just can't stand by while my city takes a beating. I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. It looks like Rogue Mega Evolution's really hurting them.
Work on putting together some scaffolding so y'all can keep moving forward. Look lively, folks. We got a big job to do. You there. This is a work site, not a stand back and watch site. Zap to it.
It's that guy. I beg your pardon. Me, you want me to help too? Can I open the goddamn menu? God.
was really stupid. You may be the MVP of the ZA Royale, but me and Electros get the award for most improved. Here, let me heal up your hardworking Pokemon. Got our work done while y'all were battling. Feast your eyes on our scaffolding masterpiece. Yo, what? If it's worth the doing, it's worth overdoing. Excadrill and the team really pulled out all the stops.
Nobody needs a challenge right now.
When Lumiose needs fixin', we'll fix it right up. Me and Electros can take care of any rogue Pokemon. Go, Soleil. They put that together in, like, barely any time at all. I want that item. What is it? Max Revive. I was running low on those. I think I see where I'm supposed to go. Oh no. Ugh. Wow, this is tough. Wait, I want that item. Goal! Nicely done, kid. We put our hearts and soul into that obstacle course and you cleared it beautifully. For real, that was all kinds of impressive. Shit there. Uh-oh, looks like Trouble just joined the chat. Guess that's a prize for being the cutest, coolest, and cleverest streamer in Lumiose. You mean in Kalos? Yeah, anyway, how's your back holding up, Pops?
Any percent speed run mode? Let's go! They'll be fine. Just that. Oh my goodness. That is terrifying. Greetings, I have been expecting you. Where's Jacinth? Hello there, my dear Soleil. You must be terribly disappointed not to get met by Laban instead of myself. I do apologize. Unfortunately, there is work elsewhere, which only an elite like myself can attend, such liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend our city. Which is why my dear Laban is here to present support to you on my behalf. She is a fine battler, as you will ever meet, so I expect that she will be of some assistance to you. And my dear Soleil, I kindly ask that you pacify those poor Mega Evolved Pokemon before I arrive there. Now I send you all my love and best wishes with this beautiful bump of my fist. My voice isn't messed up enough to do the voice I did for her in the last recording. Laban, I trust you will do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be a hindrance. With that, I bid you adieu. She loves running her mouth. As if I'd ever be a hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents like rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Don't worry, this isn't just fun and games. These Pokemon have Mega Evolved against their will and they're suffering from it. Well, my partner and I are going to use our strength to free them from their suffering. Let's do this. Let's not Mega Evolve. No, Peppy, I think would be better because he has more powerful moves, better defense, and gets stab damage. Peppy may not be able to Mega Evolve, but he's been an integral part of my team. That was awesome, you killed it out there. Man, it feels great to battle side by side with someone who's not uptight. Fighting besides Jacinth is always a kind of a struggle for me, honestly. What is it you struggle with, Laban? What in the... How in the heck did you... I mean, how long, It was nothing, Lady Jacinth. Pay me no mind. I will revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. For now, it appears some uninvited guests have decided to join us, Laban. Naturally, Lady Jacinth, your renown draws crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered. You have a point, but they look like quite a handful, even with the combined efforts of myself, Laban, and you, Soleil. I think this calls for our secret weapon. Lady Jacinth, kindly follow me this way. Attention, please, dear Pokemon. Allow me to welcome you into Lady Jacint's personal battle arena. Jacint mode on. Oh, they're gonna go all out, eh? This is a Jacint zone, should be enough to impede any Pokemon. Please continue on, Soleil. Let's go, Dragalge. You and me gonna keep these streets safe. My dearest Clefable, let us show us our new friends the finest hospitality for Lumiose. I know I could have gone with stronger Pokemon, but like... Corbeau. Report in, Philippe. How's it look over there? I see. That'll work fine. Ne'er-do-wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like this. Me? Getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokemon. But don't worry, our favorite do-gooder just came to the rescue. Listen, Philippe, the situation's bound to have people down in the dumps. You and your crew gotta get something ready to lift people up. Like a cookout, or maybe something special. About time you shut up. By the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokemon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we work together again. Been a minute since we did, eh? Don't worry, me and Scolipede will have your back. I don't have anything. Let me heal my Pokemon. Jeez. I've got my grunts waiting up ahead. Come on, let's get moving. Philippe isn't here yet. Afraid not, sir. Sorry I'm late, boss. You were supposed to put a ladder here. So tell me, why don't I see one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder? We tried setting up a ladder, boss. We even tried the Holovators and... And what? And you're trying to tell me seems to have resulted in anything to show. The rogue Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves, then. Rust Syndicate, time to show our mettle. You got it, boss. Once you choose your path, there's no turning back. The only way is forward.
There's a funny bit of dialogue if you fall off the roof 3 times. They're such dorks. You know, Mega Evolution is an expression of the bonds between Pokemon and people. Here's an expression of the bonds between members of the Rust Syndicate, a human ladder. Us, Mr. Kerbo, we've already fallen off the straight and narrow, and at this rate, we're gonna fall short here too. Looks like we're short one run. The only thing to do, my grunts are giving it their all, and as their leader, I need to give just as much and then some. Don't you worry about me. My words, my bond, and I'm not breaking either tonight. He's such a dork. They're such dorks. This is our highest calling, literally. No need to hesitate, climb on up. And I mean it, don't dilly-dally, you better climb up quick, because I don't know how long we'll last. Go get him, Soleil. Oops. What are you doing down here? You fell off. You better get back up here. Yes, sir. I won't fall again, I swear. Or will I? If you fall 3 times, they literally prevent you. We're all counting on you, Chief. Did they all just catch him? Like, I mean, Rotom phones prevent people from falling. Which way do I go? Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Forget I asked that. Huh. Oh my, do we have some late customers? I'm afraid that Nouveau Cafe is closed for the day. But you do seem to be in need of some help from us anyway, don't you? We'll offer more than fresh fragrant blends, we've got high quality trainers too. Talking will have to wait, we have Pokemon to take care of. Yeah, we're gonna go with Frostlass. Ugh. Wow.
Unfortunately, I don't think anything else I have besides these 5 are really gonna do much to help. I'm not reading the dialogue again. Frostlass went down immediately. Jesus, this is insane. There's not a whole hell of a lot of room to run around, and they target me like... I can't... It's the one thing I don't like about the battle system, is you can't run as a you can't like dodge as a trainer while giving your Pokemon orders. I think that's one thing they probably should have worked on. Because in order to dodge attacks as a trainer, I have to take my finger off the ZL button. But I can't. God damn it. Jesus Christ. I have nothing for this goddamn... This Aerodactyl is a huge problem.
this battle's insane.
Holy shit! Now then, with that disturbance taken care of, behind you, I say it's time for a little coffee break. One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Take it already. I bet your Pokemon are feeling as perked up as anything now too, right? You may know, people have likened the bitter depths of the fine roast to the nature of life itself. At times like this, I quite see what they mean. We failed to keep the tower from running amok, so now we must rely on you to salvage the situation. What are you gonna do? I will never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare, nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. I will do what I can control is what I do next. I will protect the people of this city no matter what they may think of me. And how about you? What is the most you want to achieve right now? I want to help. I want to stop the tower. That is a noble desire. Now let us each set out to accomplish what we must. Zygarde. I suspect Zygarde has been watching to see if you would make it this far. And now, it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. Looks like we've got more customers incoming. I'm not sure they'll appreciate our blends, though. Unlikely, at least not when they've gone rogue like this. Now let's get them back to seeing reason. You go do something about that tower. After all, the cafe can't exactly turn a profit if that thing blasts away half the neighborhood. We will all handle this area for you. This way.
Yeah, there's no way I have enough candy to get that thing up. Where I need to be. Hey, Soleil, I can see you from up there. Looks like you met up with Zygarde, huh? Remember the day we met? How we got a glimpse of Floette's Light of Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more of a punch now. Watch yourself if Ange Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you and Soleil have to save Floette, and all of Lumiose. I see you have proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust, Soleil. I have gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one remains, the 1% it needs to complete Zygarde at last. But afterward, will Zygarde and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than to give, but that is no way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. My lip is bleeding. I have a healing cold sore on my lip. The final one. Yo, that's dope. Ancient Floette is ready to try and destroy anyone who comes near it. Look, I'm using healing items. Hyper Rogue. Draining cassette. That was cool. Why'd you stand in the way the whole time?
Yuki.
That was my fault. Jesus, this is intense.
No, Yuki on that.
Look, this is the only way we're getting through this. Of course. Okay, that's one. Does it matter what attack I use? Nope, we don't want to skip this. Yo. You put an end to Ange Floette's rampage. But at what cost? The tower, or Ange, or whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day, Soleil. Yo, don't forget about us. What about the rogue Pokemon? They've all been pacified. When the top-ranked trainers of the ZA Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything. Allah, that goes without saying. All thanks to the superstar of Lumiose, Justin, and the rest of you, I suppose. Sure, fine, whatever. You say at this point. Thank you all, seriously, especially you, Soleil. Urbain, are you alright? I'm fine, I'm totally fine. Now, all that's left is for Mega Floette to take control of Ange and put all this to bed. Once we get this all cleaned up, I trust Quasartico is going to throw a nice celebration. I'll see that it happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine AZ must be smiling. Splendid. I believe Rishimi would be the ideal venue for such a gathering when the time comes. Pass. I'm down for whatever, so long as everyone has a good time. Zap you later. One last step, Floette, do your thing. What was that sound? Good question. Wait, it can still move? What's Ange trying to do? It can't be.
No way.
If ancient fires flow its light of ruin while it's all powered up like this, there won't be any Lumios left to rebuild. Something inside your satchel is shaking. Some kind of power is emanating from your pebble.
What? It's got a giant cannon on its head, what the hell?
Talk about a fireworks display.
Urbane.
She... As ever, our choices today that shape tomorrow. I will forever be grateful to you, Team MZ, my dear friends.
That was incredible. Oh my god.
Good, there's no stupid song this time with the credits. I don't know why they made that decision with Scarlet and Violet, that was so cringe. Man, what a game. And I think this is the longest I have spent recording in a single, like, day. At, like, one time, possibly. Because I did the last part and this part back to back.
Aww. Aw, Emma and Esper. So, like, is Urban ever gonna find the person he's looking for? Or is that just gonna remain a mystery for, like, ever? Because there's no way they would leave that for the DLC. I still have a lot of questions, like... So I guess my theory that Urban was looking for Lysander was wrong. Mabel. Is he leaving? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, that's a new Wild Zone, eh? But I think we're done recording for now. We'll see if there's like a little post-credit scene, but like... I'm beat. Luckily, I'm used to talking for long periods of time. I'm just not used to reading out loud for long periods of time. I think I saw that Hideo Kojima worked on this game. My goodness. I mean, I get it. It's so wild to me that Pokemon has been around since 1995. Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for AZ in a way. I was right. Seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so that I could make him some new clothes. Not so he could have his grave dug. Keep watching over Lumiose, AZ. We'll make sure it becomes like you wanted, a city of harmony between us and Pokemon. For 3,000 long years, he bid farewell to so many. And now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. We all need a good meal. Yes, that. I'm starving. It'll be curry again, I suppose. We've got so much left to take care of, so many things to clean up and set right. Oh God. May you finally rest at peace. God, I saw that coming and it was still super hard. I suppose it's fitting. Pokemon X version was the first game that made me cry. Or rather, the first Pokemon game. Morning, or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and AZ passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centrico Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumiose needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do, Soleil? About your wish. You get 1 for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will have the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about your desire. Well, you'll need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You saved the city. I'd bet they'd give you anything. Hey everyone, come here a sec. I found something while I was sorting through AZ's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If it keeps running, it would be a place of burden on your lives. You may sell it. I only ask that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lumiose City. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is, as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I now know I will go and meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart, signed AZ. Oh, AZ. We left him on the roof. The day the tower went berserk. He must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So what will we do about the hotel? I guess we don't really need to worry about turning it into a thriving business. AZ did tell us he saw it more as his final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Quasartico could lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our AZ Royale wish on that. I don't think it's what we worked hard for. Vinny, what's up? You all heard that right. It's time to go meet Vinny. I'm still not sure. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our 2 ranked trainers will request. My dear Team MZ. We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for. The bottom line is this: I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Then why not just ask for a battle like trainers normally do? I am so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident in Lumiose become the best trainer they can be. And my dream is to make citizens of Lumiose so strong we can get rid of the wild zones. Oh dear, I never would have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I would certainly not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumiose. For the name, how about something like the Sublime Ultra Tournoi de Jacinthe? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? I'm not even going to touch this conversation. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. We're just gonna fast travel there, because I just want to get this over and done with. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I may offer my sincerest apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quasartico Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Lumiose's residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a great debt. Oh geez, I mean thanks, but I wouldn't go that far. And Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Lumiose went so wrong. But we managed to get it right, with the help of those tough trainers Soleil had to battle. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumiose after all. It does my heart good to hear you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am.
As you all know, reaching A rank in the ZA Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted, as long as the wish is within the capacity of Corsartico Inc. to grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Urbang? Could you get help looking for them? That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that'd help everyone.
I bet... Ooh, I know. We could combine your wishes and get something really cool.
They're the ones with the wishes, you know. I want us all to live in harmony with... I feel you, but that's Corsartico's whole mission. We can leave that up to them. In any case, what do you say? I'm on board with more Pokemon battles for sure. How about we ask for the ZA Royale to continue? I see. What an interesting turn of events. Something wrong? No, rather AZ approached me as well to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others.
Okay.
If you will, give me a moment. Attention, ZA Royale Operations Team. This is your green light to push the update app as discussed. As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. I'll inform the other ZA Royale participants about the updated and the plans for its completion. Let me see, I suppose we might as well begin at once. We'll kick off this very night. Man, you work fast, Vinny. So easy wish for this to happen too.
I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. Starting out, we're rivals. Seems like a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are truly what matters most. I hope the competition is sparked by the ZA Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumio City. Okay, I am done.
Yep.
Okay, I've composed myself. That was really, really hard.
But that is gonna be it for this one. Until, I think, the DLC, probably. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, stay safe, and this is Shark, signing off.